On her wedding day, there was no dress, no ceremony, she was sent straight into the Gu family's bridal chamber. Her new husband, heir to the richest family, had been in a coma for 3 years. But she didn't mind at all. With his status, even if he never woke up, she'd still be the wealthy Mrs. Gu. Looking at the man on the bed, handsome features, tall frame, she used the excuse of giving him a massage and couldn't resist squeezing his arm a couple more times, muttering to herself, not bad at all. No muscle loss, feels great. What she didn't know was that this unconscious man could hear her thoughts loud and clear. Where did this shameless woman come from? Who dares flirt with a dead man? Kick her out right now. He was both embarrassed and furious, and his heart rate shot through the roof. The doctor on the side gasped, "This is a miracle. The patient is responding." Hearing that, his mother beamed with joy. She grabbed the woman's hand and promised her 10 million a month in spending money. Her eyes lit up, but inside she thought, if it weren't for the money, who'd marry a vegetable? That thought stabbed right into the man's ears. Married less than 5 minutes, and his heart rate spiked again. His mother, however, treated her like her own daughter. Later, hearing he loved literature, the woman decided she had to earn that generous allowance and pulled out a book to discuss with him. But the book she brought out was postpartum care for sows. Seeing no reaction from him, she figured he wasn't into it and quickly switched to her stash of romance novels. That worked instantly, his face flushed red, his heartbeat all over the place. Delighted she'd found common ground, she started reading aloud. Meanwhile, the man prayed for her to shut up, fists clenched tight. The moment his hand twitched, she cried out in excitement, drawing his mother over. Seeing her son move, his mother was convinced this woman was a blessing to the Gu family. She slid a priceless jade bracelet right off her wrist and onto the bride's. The younger brother standing nearby turned green with envy. He'd never gotten treatment like this as her real son. Just then, a servant came to change the patient's clothes. The woman couldn't take her eyes off him, itching inside. If only I could be the one changing him, then I could touch his chest, his abs. The younger brother suddenly turned back. Watching her rake in fortune without lifting a finger, jealousy ate at him. With a cold face he said, "Since you carry the title of Mrs. Gu, you should take responsibility. From now on, all of Big Brother's care, including changing his clothes, falls to you." She almost burst out laughing. This kind of jackpot actually landed on me? But the man on the bed nearly fainted. He was convinced his brother was a spy sent to ruin him. As she walked closer with his clothes, sweat poured down his body. In sheer panic, he coughed up a mouthful of blood. The doctor rushed over, examined him, and smiled. "The clot's out, his recovery will speed up." His mother was thrilled, gripping the woman's hand. "It's all thanks to you he's getting better." Only the younger brother knew the truth. His brother had been spat blood out of rage. From then on, his mother doted on her even more. When she heard her younger son had just bought a limited edition sports car, she snatched the keys and handed them straight to her daughter-in-law. The very next day, she took 10 bodyguards and booked out several boutiques and jewelry stores, telling her to pick whatever she liked. That made her scheming older sister burn with regret. A fortune teller had once said her birth chart matched perfectly with the Gu heir, that she should marry him to ward off misfortune. But she'd refused, terrified of widowhood, leaving the woman to swoop in and reap the rewards. After returning home, she asked her parents to change the marriage for her no matter what. Meanwhile, the bride was busy bonding with her comatose husband. Bored, she snapped selfies with him and had a great time. Noticing his lips were dry, she offered, "Hold on, I'll get you some water and feed you myself." The moment she left, the man, desperate to protect the chastity he'd guarded for 26 years, forced his eyes open and tried to get up. Only one thought filled his mind, settle the score with that woman, But after finally making it downstairs, he collapsed right there. His sudden teleport from the bedroom to the living room scared the household stiff. They thought they'd seen a ghost. That night, staring at his unconscious body, fear crept up on her. She slipped under his blanket, muttering, "If the king of hell comes, let him take you, not me." For extra safety, she hooked his leg over her own, calculating, "If the Reaper works top to bottom, I'll have time to escape." His fists clenched tighter. He wanted nothing more than to wake up right now and deal with her. The next morning, his mother came with mung bean soup. Seeing how caring the woman was, she changed her mind about giving it to her and instead pulled out a stack of property deeds. "These 20+ houses are now yours. Plus, 20% of the company shares. From today on, you're the mistress of the Gu family." Right then, the older sister barged in with her parents. The moment she stepped inside, she declared, "The fortune teller said I was the chosen bride. She was just a stand-in. If he's to recover, she must divorce, and I'll marry him." The servants carried this news straight to the man's ears. His face turned dark. After everything, his dignity ruined, years of frustration bottled up, he hadn't even gotten his revenge, and now she was about to be taken away? Absolutely not. Just as the woman was about to sign the divorce papers, he strode downstairs and said coldly, "This marriage isn't going anywhere."